Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer with Spring Forest Qigong, and I'm so grateful to be with you again today. We are starting the second half of our 14 days for life balance. And not to say that we're going to be balanced in life forever by the end of this 14 days, but we're learning how to bring ourselves back. Sorry, pop up thing here. Let's see if we're still here. There we are. Okay. Said a pop up. Um, it was actually funny because it was a pop up for blocking pop ups. It's an ad. Isn't that funny? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Pam. So, what we're learning, and what we learn every day with our Spring Forest Qigong practice, is we're learning how to listen to our bodies. We're learning how to notice when we go out of balance, and we're learning techniques to bring us back into balance. So there you go. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So today is day 8. We're going to start again with the 5 elements healing movements from Master Lin's 5 element practice. We're going to start with the one for the liver. So that's where we're at today. But first, let us get ourselves into, hi Lily, into a stream of peace. All right. Standing, sitting, or lying down. Standing preferable. Stand with your feet shoulder or hip distance apart, but you have to do what's right for you. So remember, it's always good, better, best. Bend your knees a little bit. Let your shoulders relax. Allow yourself to start to realign. Bring your elbows a little bit away from your body and your hands in prayer position. And just, you can use the sound of nature, or you can breathe in different colors, or breathe in the feeling or vibration of peace. And allow yourself to experience this for a minute. 1 minute of peace in the morning. What effect does it have on the tension in your body? On your digestion? On your heart rate? And you can have a little smile coming up from your heart. And here we go. So while you're still in this calm of peace, notice your shoulders. Are they up by your ears? Have they started to soften and come down a little bit? Notice what it feels like between your palms. Are you feeling warmth or coolness? What about your fingertips? Tingling? Just kind of notice. We're just noticing. And whether you feel something intense or nothing at all, it doesn't matter, because that's just what you're feeling. And so that's at this moment, and that's great. How's your spine feel? And your hips and your knees? What about the connection from your feet to the ground? And then focusing on our feet, we're going to let ourselves connect to the ground or stay connected as we bounce up and down using the knees. Elbows come out, come down to both sides. And I can say hi to everybody. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Faye. Haha. You always get me. Almost got me that time. Hi, Christine. Hi, Maria. Elbows a little bit away from the body. Let those shoulders, let the arms, even with their elbows out a little bit, let the weight of the arms just give a gentle pull to the shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. And how's the whole body feeling? Maybe you're leaning over to one side or the other. Just notice. So you can invite balance anytime during the practice. Hi, Martha. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Notice your tongue touching on the roof of the mouth. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And allow the tip of the tongue to still touch the roof of the mouth as you breathe out. Just because our focus changed from the column of peace doesn't mean you can't go back and check there and say, oh, am I still in the column of peace? What does that feel like? And you can still listen to nature and allow that to help you with your practice. Let's take our hands over our heads, and we're going to bounce with our hands up over our heads, just letting the wrists not do any work, totally relaxed, allowing the hands to bounce up and down. So that helps to release tension in the wrists. Have you had experiences where you're doing something and you're really using your wrists a lot? Like when I was teaching art classes for kids, the Thanksgiving project I created was, well, basically it was a bit complicated, so it was like, oh, I better do some of this for them ahead. So I was cutting out all these things ahead of time, and man, my wrists were like, oh my goodness, my fingers and my wrists. So this kind of thing where you could just relax them and let them soften on their own just with bouncing, it's beautiful. So you can remember that if you're using the wrist a lot. Let's bring our hands down. We'll go side to side, and they're aching. Then maybe you bring your hands up over your head and you just let them soften by bouncing, and see if that helps. So you could take these things out of context, as you might say. All right, unwind yourself. Let's just feel our fingers. So if you were swinging and you were letting your arms just swing like ropes and not trying to hold them, what do you notice? Mine are feeling like I have little fuzzy gloves on. I feel more softening in the shoulder, down the arm, the elbow, and throughout my hands. So see what you feel like today. Hi, Leisha. All right, let's do shoulder shrugs. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Again, letting the arms just hang. And then the head goes back. And we're going to scrunch back a little as if we're trying to glue the head directly onto the shoulders, skipping the neck entirely. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Still have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. We breathe this way, remember, to help our body facilitate detoxifying, releasing what we no longer need. Let the shoulders come down, the head comes up, a whoosh of spinal fluid coming up into the brain, and then then pull the shoulders down to release any more tension, and release that. 2 more times. Shoulders up, head back. Now today I'm noticing I'm getting a really nice going back. I'm getting really good amount. And that can change absolutely from day to day, or even throughout your day, which is interesting. And your shoulders down, head comes up. So if you're in something that's giving you a lot of tension, let's pull the shoulders down. Maybe you're on a Zoom call with work or whatever might be happening. You might note it. You might just say, you know what, I just want to check out how I'm feeling right now. And you might want to do 3 of these shoulder shrugs and see what happens. Or maybe it's not that kind of thing. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it could tell you if you need more fluids. So when you do that, for me anyway, when I'm going back and it's not going as far, then I'm allowing myself to say, wait, do I have tension here? Or is it more of an inflammation thing? So think about, have I been drinking my water? Or is it that the weather is just so humid? All kinds of things can affect you. And we're just learning about it so then we can help ourselves to feel better and stay in balance. All right, awesome. So now we tap and cup throughout the body and we're going to different chi buttons. If you know acupuncture or acupressure, you may recognize them. We're going to start with the cheekbones, or EFT. I'm learning that. Hi, Marlene. So powerful. If you want to talk to me about that, I'm really excited about how I can bring that to people now. Cup the top of your head. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7. That's that bump at the base of the neck, and massage it. We're just going head to toe, kind of like a Master Lynn's head to toe healing book, right? And we're opening, we're paying attention, we're noticing, and we're stimulating all of the organ systems. We're stimulating throughout the body to say, hey, let's open up, let's get in balance, let's have a beautiful day. And of course, you don't have to do this in the morning. Or you could do another one in the evening, awesome, or anytime during the day. So right now we're just cupping different parts. Right now we're going to go to the kidneys, so lean forward a little bit as you cup the kidney area. And anytime you can't reach an area, just say, I'm cupping the kidneys. Anything you can't do physically, you just use your visualization and your feeling, and you use your intention. Intention, so important. Tap the tailbone. So what we learned from reading Master Lynn's head to toe healing book is to touch that first finger and your thumb together while you do this. All right, tuck your thumb in and tap the hip point. And again, you want to be firm but gentle. So I actually have one on my YouTube of what not to do, where I was going like this because I really wanted to open up and get rid of that pain in my hips. And of course that added like this sciatica saying, ow, 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 and I couldn't get in my car. So resist that. Okay, come down to the knees, and we'll cup the tops of the knees. So it's like the palms are hanging over the knees like that, where they fit really well. That's a perfect spot. And we're sending the vibration in, and remember, your knees have got your stomach meridians going through. And then when we work with the knees, that helps with anything like joints. Your joints and arthritis and things are arthritis, really, Master Lin's mega one is this one for arthritis. And he had debilitating arthritis, which he does not have anymore. So, yay! And you can read about that in one of his books. All right, so that was our active exercises. We've gone in. We've been stimulating all our meridians, all the points that go into the different energy channels, going into attaching to our brain and all our organs and everything. So take a breath in and feel alive. Haha. Feel as if you're all there. And now we move into beginning of the universe position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart, bend your knees. Notice how easy it is to align your spine, tuck your chin in, soften those shoulders even more. Elbows come out, stretch your fingers and toes. Again, stimulating 12 meridians in the body that go to the organ systems. Release almost all the way. Maybe a little more of a bend in the knees, see how that feels. And again, if you're sitting or lying down, just adjust it in any which way you need to. And when you're standing too, adjust what you need. It's all good. Good, better, best. And notice if you're feeling like, wow, I could just hold this position. That's awesome. That's where we're going to get to. Holding our body effortlessly and then seeking inwardly to our life force and feeling it and knowing it and being so appreciative. I hardly paid attention to any of my body parts until something was hurting. Until I started doing Spring Force. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. Okay. And then we use the password Master Lin gave us. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. See how that feels when you say those 3 lines. And you can pause in between. This is helping us to connect our chi field, which is actually a protection for us, and it is it's a detector to the chi field of the divine, unconditional love, raising our vibration, and we're doing it through Master Lin because he's a grand master, and so his vibration is at a different level because he's been able to stay within the happiness, joy, peace, contentment, gratitude vibrations consistently. So he's like, here, jump on my coattails, here we go. And then we put our intentions in for the day, for ourselves, for our health, our happiness. And then we can invite people to come into our practice as well. So we'll take our right hand over our upper chest and left hand over the lower dantian, elbows out, fingers open. Notice when you do that, when you're connecting to the divine, that automatically connect to what's most divine for you. So you might have pictures of your family or something come in. And you may see things in colors or feel them, or you might have sounds or tastes or smells. So we're just learning how we know ourselves. So right now we have our hands, right hand in front of the upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian, fingers are open. We're holding our hands out away from the body. So it could be anywhere that feels right for you. And imagine or feel, even better, a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. So it's got color, it has sparkles, whatever it might be. You can even put the whole ocean in there if you want. And then we're going to move our hands, which is going to help move this column of light. So we take our right hand out and down slowly, and then our left hand comes in and up. And we let the elbows guide the movement. So our focus, our internal focus, because have your eyes closed, spine nice and straight, tongue touching the roof of the mouth, chin tucked in a little bit, knees bent, all that staying the same. And we're just going to move our arms in an elliptical pattern. So I'll go sideways here so you can see. The top one goes away from the body. The bottom one comes toward the body. You have a smile. And you might notice, like the way I like to think of it is my arms are like a paddle wheel, and I'm bringing up, my fingers are going through and bringing up some of that chi, the light in that column of light, and circulating it around slowly. And you might, when you go slowly, you might actually begin to feel as it moves. We're helping to rebalance the liver system. So the liver system uses the color green, or that's the vibration, is green and happiness. It includes our eyes, our liver, our gallbladder. Ligaments, tendons. And what we're doing is we're helping to release the emotion, because Master Lin has learned from many, many different Qigong masters, and has learned that emotions, what we call negative emotions, cause most of the blockages, these chi blockages. And when you use the vibration, because if you ever did like the science thing where you made a vibration with a rope and then someone on the other side tried to cancel it out, and if you bring that other vibration in, which we call happiness, that helps to release the first one. Now when we're working with the liver system, the emotion that can do damage to our liver system is anger. And that's a normal thing. So it's not like these are a couple once in a lifetime things that affect. This is daily. It's as your day progresses. So if you can have the awareness that when you hold on to anger, you're actually hurting your body, then maybe you can say, okay, well, I have a reason to be angry, okay, and I can let go of it, or I can just use some happiness. So how can I bring in happiness when I'm angry? So ask yourself that. So keep going. I'm just checking our beautiful time. Ooh, we got lots of time. Okay, good. So I'm just going to let you continue. I'll give you a quick rundown on your position. So our spine is nice and straight. Our shoulders are soft. We have a little smile on our face. SMILE stands for Start My Internal Love Engine. We're touching the roof of the mouth with the tip of the tongue. Our chin is in, and if you can, breathe in and out through the nose and have your eyes closed. So the eyes are so important, because that way you are allowing your attention to just be internally. And breathing slowly, deeply, and gently with the intention, without making it happen, but the overall intention of being able to breathe in and out equally. And just notice. So what we want to do, instead of trying to force anything, is to just notice. And as you're doing this movement, if you can slow down. Slowing down helps you to become more sensitive. And if you need to breathe extra times, yeah, just go ahead and do that. You can breathe in green light and happiness through every pore, every tissue, every organ. Just have little smiley faces everywhere, running through your nerves, running through your blood vessels, running through your digestion, all along your skin, in your hair. And then we'll bring our hands back in to stop in front of your lower dantian, so in front of your body. And we have one hand is in and the other hand's out. But space between both hands, space between your body and your hands. Traditionally, right hand's in for females, left hand's out, left hand's in for males, right hand's out. Whichever way you stop today is perfect for you. Take 3 deep, gentle breaths in, as if you're breathing through your hands to your lower dantian, deep behind the navel, and back out. And today, let's do something a little different. Let's notice the light in our middle dantian, because lots of times when we practice, we have a light in the lower dantian. We haven't talked too much about it, just a little bit. That's our vitality center, and when we do our practice, this kind of brings itself up here and expands. And so we're going to notice that and bring it down to the lower dantian. And then we want to bring all our experience with us. Hi, Susan. And spin, spin, spin that ball of light. Spin it, spin it, spin it, faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and even smaller and even brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill. And I like to have mine give me a little picture or something. So I'm getting a little mushroom today, so that's interesting. And tuck it deep behind the navel. All right, rub your hands together. Rub your face. Cup your head. And if you're doing this, whether it's the first time, let's rub our ears, or you've been here for, 25 years, if you have any questions, if you have any, like, ooh, this is what I felt, is that right? Put them in here, because all of us have so many experiences that we can help each other to say, well, I've had that, or no, that's interesting, etc., etc. Okay, or Master Lynn says this. All right, okay, 1 10,000 hand breath in. Bring your arms up from both sides. Feel, extend 1,000 more. 1,000 more arms and hands out. And then maybe looking up, you see loved ones pouring down gifts for you, beings, the universe, your creator, saying, this is what you wanted, here you go. Here's that recipe, Aunt Sophie's recipe. No reason not to ask for whatever it is you want. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.